crank to 11 with the vending machine vendetta. Tongue tied and Twizzlers dripping Nutella ephemera. Every thought's a strobe flash, crashing synapse spaghetti. Barking at pigeons while flipping off confetti. Sipping kerosene smoothies with a Pez head grin. I baptized my credit score and powdered sugar is in. Did a line of pop rocks off a curse that just sketching. Now I'm twitching in tongues like a glitch in a stretch. Snapped a selfie with the void and winked and reposted. Hashtag move while my neurons toasted. My therapist quit via Snapchat sticker. I lit a candle, chanted memes and called it scripture. Wore brass knuckles to the bake sale. Yell, let's bake pain. Iced a cupcake with a switchblade, scribbled runes in the rain. Wielding sarcasm like a katana dipped in corn syrup rage. Every syllable's a middle finger breaking out the cage. Rhythm when the sugar hits strong. On a Fruit Loop timeline, read a Ouija board backwards. Now I hiccup and nod. Sold my soul for Skittles, got change in nickels and screens. Now I'm twitching in the food court, choking on dreams. Tried to whisper to a squirrel, but the squirrel had a knife. So I ran in circles yelling, I am not made for this life. I swear the crowd just break. Stop looking at me. Okay, anyway, so I shaved my shadow and fed it lies. Called my therapist mom, then vaporized the skies. I moonwalked through rituals, wearing socks full of bees, reciting Drake lyrics in tongues to a hive of TVs. Painting my teeth gold with mustard and grief. Crashed a wedding in flames, then left with the priest. Eris texts me emojis, I can smell in my spleen. I swallowed a crystal, now I piss bad vibes. I wear pants made of gum in misunderstood tribes. I told a cop I'm a dolphin and he just took a note. Now I'm back from 7 states and walked every boat. Tried to cry but confetti poured out instead. The doctor said you're fine, but he was shaped like a bed. I'm gonna eat the sun and call it dinner. Mid-session because she smiled too softly and triggered a confession. I have sex appeal like an outdated plug-in. People say you're funny, which is code for please stop shrugging. I flirt like a cursed crossword, dense and full of regret. You ask how I am, I say semi-wet and deflect. Yes, I'm clever, yes, I'm quick, yes, I'm made of red flags and pit rot. I once butted up this girl so hard that I forgot the plot. I want short girls with thighs like stubborn commas, tall girls with trauma and daddy melodramas, thick guys sloths who hiss, thin chicks who hex. If you've cried to Portishead and ruin a man text. But I'm picky, right? Yes, you're famously elite. I date a tax auditor if she call me sweet. I don't date because I'm emotionally tangled, not because I won't, just because I'm mangled. See, if I like you, I vanish. It's charming, like unpaid debt that winks before it's harming. I'm a man of taste and zero riz, the kind of guy who overthinks your lull and calls it showbiz. My game esoteric, my swagger hypothetic. I text like a novel no one asked for, and flirt like I'm narrating an unpaid credit score. I have 8 or 9 little sisters, not legally relaxed. They call me mentor, empath, guy who snaps. I teach them how to spot red flags and miss all my own. I'm basically a feminist until I'm alone. And I was hot once, probably like a high school legend nobody remembers logically. I peeked in a hallucination where my hair did that thing and a girl said you're interesting, and I felt like a king. I'd say I'm a virgin, but that implies some kind of purity. I'm more like a chaos magician with flirt disorder security. I once got hard because someone misused a semicolon and cried in the Arby's parking lot for reasons I'm still patrolling. I want a girl who's borderline myth, who kisses like a lawsuit and leaves with a wet sniff. A queen of bad timing with mascara, war crimes, who blocks me during eclipses and unblocks in real time. So yeah, I'm not picky, I'm just cursed in HD. I flirt in existential fonts and dissociate in 3D. And if she likes me, I panic. Stage left vapor trail, she says I had fun. I change my number and impale my heart on a playlist, my soul on a tweet, and die a little every time someone calls me sweet. Fin. Scroll. Landed in Biloxi with a poutine hangover. Asked for weed, they handed me moonshine and a lawnmower. Saw a man in a MAGA hat, tongue kiss his aunt. I said, you okay? He said, don't kink shame, you can't. I called my mom, she screamed, come home, you've been warned. She said, you're not built for this cousin-loving place. But I stayed just to marvel at the incest face. They said, up north you got bears, down here we got Brenda. She's my niece but also my girlfriend slash agenda. They offered me cornbread and a 2-headed communion. They got Confederate flags and family trees that loop. He said, that's my sister wife, then spit in his soup. I cried in a Waffle House with a boner and a rash, cause a Tinder bio said blood kin, but down to smash. She said, you ain't from round here. I said, thank God, ma'am. My morals snapped like a chicken bone in July, while I watched a preacher marry his twin and a sty. The pigs oinked in approval, the crowd clapped on the beat. I threw up politely, then begged for a receipt. Swiped right on a demon just to feel something warm. Ended up dig deep in the sadness storm. Banged in the janitor closet for the serotonin crumbs. Left with the rash and 3 ghosted thumbs. I'm just a thumbs. They kill me with an emoji. Gargled, bleach and bumble. Now I twitch like a corgi. Got a hinge match named Glurp. She fed me her meds, came to in a KFC parking lot covered in heads. She whispered, I'm broken. I said same, let's fuck, then cried mid-thrust while petting her emotional support duck. Don't look at me through tender eyes. I once
became so hard. I forgot who I wanted to be.
I'm a dopamine dropout with an OnlyFans curse, crawling through DMs like a feral reverse nurse. Flaccid from porn, overstimmed from despair. Tried to love a girl named Chakra, but she charged me for air. She moaned daddy while Venmoing me for vape stores. I chased validation like a rat licks a socket. Fucked a barista for clout in a limited hot pocket. Every O I fake is a cry for a hug, but she just sent a peach emoji and unplugged. I'm dead as and I love it. I call it with benefits. I break Red Bull with my Zoloft, call it numb sex brew, while sexting 6 people with no idea who's who. My libido's a broken carousel covered in lube, just spinning and vibing on YouTube. She said go lower, so I did. Tongue like a dying ill. My beard smelled like divorce and lip smackers. I think she liked it. She came twice, I came too. Realized I hadn't eaten in 36 hours, so I microwaved a pickle. Tasted like regret and vinegar. Put on Mario 3, World 4 Giant Land. Everything feels big, even my problems, even my dad's silence. Soft army mommy with a clipboard, tell me what to do. Soft army mommy in orthopedic boots, step on myself. You slap the carbs off my grocery list, tax my serotonin, tell me I'm a good boy, while I disassociate to lo-fi Donkey Kong remixes. Highs Google how to be loved and got ads for probiotics. I call my landlord daddy on accident. I ghosted my therapist out of respect. Once I folded my laundry and cried. Once I cried on my laundry and folded. Everything's a metaphor, especially your thoughts, especially my inbox, especially this song. Girl tells me I'm not a burden, then schedules my dental cleaning while pegging me with a bill for my potential. Take me apart like IKEA furniture, then lose the menu. Call me sweet boy, then press your debit card to my forehead and whisper your PIN. Soft tummy mommy with tax season rage, fix my mind's rotisserie. Soft tummy mommy who's way too into Terry Gilliam. Save me ironically. I promise I'm only like this 70% of the time. The rest I'm asleep or pretending not to need love. Greyhound stank, 30-hour spank. Buffalo to Bama drip, my gon' limp from a piss cup sip in the bus seat, doing psychoanalysis on my hip. Got off and tally with a limp in a dream, dragged my duffel and my self-esteem to a swamp queen with a split screen grin. One lip said love you, the other said sin. Her cousin was there, of course she was, with eyes like raccoons and teeth like fuzz. Opened her mouth like a pit full of knives. My drug dealers listed as nigger in my phone. No one even paused, I died inside alone. Lit a joint on the ride from hell, through panhandle roads I could swallow a cell. Outside some trailer with a woman inside, looked like a skeleton dipped in pride. Molly said I think that bitch got full-blown AIDS, like a weatherman forecasting more of the case.
I stared out the window, she fucked with the dial. Country rap, Christian trap, molesting my style. She told me about cheating like it was a resume. I just wanted to see what my options were. Okay, options like dick, divorce, or jail. Like all three swirled into a milkshake pail. Cut to later, room all tilt. My ex had a mouth where I lost my guilt. God bless the way she vacuumed sins. Like forgiveness wore cherry lip gloss and gin. She moaned like a hymn from a heretic's lung. Then door swings open like a war's begun. Molly again, eyes crossed like timelines. Drunk off box wine and childhood landmines. Remember when we had sex? Then she glitched, paused. Oh wait, nah, that never happened. Just wanted to lay down between y'all. I'm lost. My ex snap, sharp as broken youth. We don't swing that way, and that's the truth. But the damage was done, the buzz was taxed. I felt like my soul got overdrafted. In fact, she left the room, molasses rage, and I lay there, dick up, heart in a cage. We fucked out of spite and tribal shame. Out of well, you're here, and I guess I came. Every thrust was a sad little cry, like trying to outrun a goodbye. When it was done, she smiled and curled, said, "That was good, you alright?" I said, "Sure thing, girl." But my head was on fire, stomach on tilt, wondering how much of this mess was built by chasing love through county lines in a sundress trapped with an incest prize. And Molly's voice still ringing out. I just wanted to see what my options were.